Hey, Perry, where the heck are you right now? I want an answer fast. There's something I need to ask you. It's urgent.
Huh? Abdul, what's going on? Why are you spam calling me?
I asked you where the heck you are.
Why do you keep hecking me? I'm obviously at work like I always am at this time.
Huh?
Which part don't you get? I said I'm at work. I told you I was heading off to work this morning after breakfast just like I always do. I seriously don't get why you're confused.
I know that.
I thought someone had been hit by a car or something when I saw the notifications. If I'd have known you were just gonna ask where I am, I would have freaking ignored it. How many times do I have to tell you to not message me while I'm at work?
Huh? Wait a sec. Are you really at work?
Yes, dummy.
No, but this doesn't make sense.
How doesn't it make sense? It literally couldn't be any more simple. I'm dealing with a customer right now. This will have to wait till later. Goodbye.
Hey, Boris, it's been a while. There's something I need to ask you. Is now a good time? Huh? Is this Abdul? No, there's a bolt out of the blue. That must have been like, what? 3 years by now? When was it we met last? Oh yeah, the class reunion. What can I do for you, pal? Is there another reunion coming up or something? No, it's not that. I just need to ask you something. Did you know my wife works at the same company as you? Wow, really? Let me think. Actually, now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure there's one person with the same surname as you. Her name is Perry. Yep, that's her. Do you know her? Well, I guess you could say I do, yeah. Now that you mention it, I do remember the boss saying that someone claiming to be Perry's husband phoned in today. Does this have something to do with that? I'm guessing that was you? Yep. Sorry to contact you out of the blue with this, Boris. It probably all seems a little random and weird, but I do have a good reason, I promise. The thing is, when I called the company, they hesitated to tell me anything because I had no way of proving I was actually Perry's husband over the phone. I guess I'm pleased their security's on point, but on the other hand, it left me no choice but to reach out to you. I do plan on going in person over the next few days, but for the time being, I'd appreciate it if you could tell me something. Is it true that Perry got fired recently? I need you to promise not to mention anything I'm about to tell you to anyone else. Can you do that? Sure, of course. My lips are sealed. Alright. Well, in that case, yes, it's true. Your wife got fired the other day. I'm guessing the notice of dismissal showed up in the mail by now? Yep. I work remotely, so I'm at home most of the time. My jaw almost hit the floor when I opened the letter addressed to Perry by mistake. But why did she get fired? The letter was really vague, and I'm totally at a loss here. To put it as simply as possible, she got fired for repeatedly not showing up to her shifts. Huh? Are you for real? She works in a different department from me, so I'm not totally familiar with all the circumstances, but I'm pretty sure she hasn't been showing up to work for the last month. Or wait, was it the last 2 months? Apparently the boss tried calling your home phone, which was listed as her emergency contact on several occasions, but he didn't have any luck. But her emergency contact should have been my mobile. We haven't had a landline for years now. I see. This is just a guess, and I hope you don't mind me asking, but do you think it might be possible she changed her emergency contact to a number that doesn't exist because she's trying to hide something? I hate to say it, but I really don't see any other possible explanations. The weird thing is, she says, "Bye, honey, I'm heading to work," and leaves at the same time as always every single morning. And today was no different. Even stranger, when I messaged her after the notice of dismissal came with the intention of asking her about it, she cut me off and said she couldn't talk because she was dealing with a customer. So either she's hiding the fact she got fired, or she still doesn't even know that she has been fired. She came home at the usual time, but I didn't say anything about it because I still don't have a clue what's going on myself. I see. Sorry to trouble you with all this, buddy, but do you have any more details? Anything is fine, even if it seems irrelevant. I feel like I'm missing a piece of the jigsaw here. Abdul, listen to me. You seriously have to promise me that what I'm about to tell you stays between us. Can you do that? I swear on my life, nothing leaves his chat. Alright, well, the thing is, apparently one of Perry's male co-workers got fired at the same exact time as she did. Huh? His name is Winslow, and my friend Lisa, who's somewhat of a gossip and somehow seems to know everything about everyone at the company, told me that Perry and Winslow were witnessed by several people going into a hotel when they should have been out running errands for the boss. Now here's where it gets even crazier. Apparently, the two of them stopped showing up to work the moment they knew they'd been seen. Eventually, their absences got so bad they both got fired. Wow. I'm speechless. This is nuts. That's everything I know. Sorry I had to be the one to tell you like this, Abdul. Nah, it's cool. I'm the one who should be apologizing to you for the interrogation. I'm sure you got enough on your plate without getting dragged into my private life. God damn it. Don't feel down, bro. I'm here to listen if there's anything you need to get off your chest. I'm guessing you're probably gonna take some kind of action. Just make sure to keep a level head, alright? Ain't no woman worth losing your head over. Thanks, Boris. I appreciate you, pal.
OMG, I'm so sorry, Abdul. The boss gave me a bunch of overtime again. Can you put yourself something together for supper? I won't be able to cook tonight. Don't worry about me. I'll be eating at the office.
Got it. You've been doing an awful lot of overtime lately, huh, Perry?
Huh? I have? No, I don't think I have. It's always like this at this time of the year. It's our busiest period.
Oh, I see.
Yep. Anyway, gotta go. I'm so swamped here, I barely even have the time to message anymore. Sorry, hun. Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
Sorry to bug you while you're busy cheating on me at a hotel. I already filed for divorce.
Say what now? Abdul, I just got home. What the hell's going on with the house? There's nothing left here except my belongings. Where did all your stuff go?
Oh, so you came back, huh? What happened to your overtime? I thought you were swamped with work.
Why would you make me come home like that when you knew how busy I was?
I think we both know you weren't doing overtime, Perry. Should we drop the act now?
Did you file for a divorce? What the hell are you doing, Abdul? You don't get to do this without even talking to me first, you jerk. You need to tell me what's going on now. You should know that if you really did file for a divorce without my permission, you're in big trouble because that's a criminal offense.
What are you talking about? If I ever find out you're cheating on me, we're getting a divorce.
Huh?
Remember when you came home drunk that time and started screaming that in my face when I was trying to watch the game? Well, I kept a hold of the divorce papers you made me sign since I figured they might come in handy one day. And it just so happens they did.
What? You kept those? OMG. Abdul, I didn't mean that. I just got carried away after one too many glasses of wine, that's all.
Maybe you were too drunk to remember, but I did ask you whether you were happy for me to hand them in if you ever cheated on me. You yelled, "Fine, asshole," and stormed off into the bathroom, so I kept them. I handed them in earlier today. That's all.
What the heck is this? I only made you sign those because you cheated on me last year.
No, Perry. I most definitely did not. Why do you insist on clinging to this bullcrap when you know full well it's not true?
Well, if you weren't cheating on me, how do you explain the fact that you suddenly started doing overtime every night? How do you explain the fact that you were so cold to me back then? I know an affair when I see one. A woman has instincts.
Yeah, sure. There was an affair going on, even back then. Yours. I can't believe it's been a year already. Do you think I didn't notice? You're such a bad liar it was hard not to. You must seriously take me for a grade A moron. I was pretty sure I knew what was going on, but I decided to hire a private investigator just to be sure. He did his job, and with that, I had concrete, incontrovertible proof of everything you were doing.
What?
I did intend on confronting you with all the evidence from the investigation back when you accused me of cheating on you. But then, that very morning, your mom suddenly passed away. I obviously hesitated to confront you with something so serious when you were so broken up over your mom, so it went on the back burner. Not only that, but even more than you, I felt bad for your dad. He was in bits. and I thought the shock of finding out his daughter was a cheating whore would have been too difficult to bear. I decided to keep my private investigator on the payroll for a little while in case anything changed, and to my surprise, you and Loverboy broke up all of a sudden a little while after your mom passed. With that, I figured my best move would be to sit back and watch how things played out for a little while. And here we are.
Is that why all your stuff's gone?
Yep, of course. We're divorced now, so why would we live together? It's time for us to go our separate ways. I never want to see your face again. I already canceled the contract on the apartment, so you better get your things together and disappear as soon as you can.
No, wait, what the hell? Where's the proof I cheated on you again? These are nothing but baseless accusations. The past is the past. Everyone deserves a second chance. Surely even you understand that.
Oh, I see. You still don't have the faintest idea, do you?
About what?
You Loverboy. What was his name again? Winslow? You both got fired.
What?
I work from home and I'm always around when the mailman stops by. A very official letter showed up and I got so curious I opened it by mistake without even realizing it was addressed to you. It was your notice of dismissal. When I did some digging to get confirmation, I found out your company had received several reports that you were seen going into a hotel with Winslow when you were supposed to be out running errands for your boss. I don't know which of you it was, but either of you or Winslow must have gotten wind of the fact your co-workers knew about your seedy little affair. With that, you stopped going into work in a cowardly attempt to escape responsibility for what you did, and eventually got fired. That just about sums everything up.
Wow, so that's how you found out.
I also knew you changed your emergency contact to a landline phone that doesn't exist to prevent me from finding out what you were up to behind my back. I'm just grateful you were too much of a moron to realize your company would send a notice of dismissal to the house after they fired you.
I didn't know they'd sent a letter. I thought we lived in the modern age. It's 2024 for crying out loud. They should have emailed me.
How did you not know they send paper mail? How many times have I told you about their damn newsletters and sustainability goals pamphlets showing up in the mail?
Huh?
Anyway, I'm bored of this conversation. The bottom line is we're divorced now. I'm currently in the process of arranging for a massive compensation bill to be sent yours and Winslow's way. So I suggest you both prepare yourselves for a mountain of shit that's about to descend on you.
Whoa, what? A compensation? Hang on just 1 second.
Why?
Please don't charge me compensation.
All I'm doing is asserting my legal rights as someone who got cheated on.
But I've heard of people being forced to pay thousands for this kind of thing. I can't afford that. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of money when I just got fired? Plus, the job market sucks right now. My priority right now should be not becoming homeless, not paying you frickin' compensation.
So let me get this straight. You were fully aware of what could happen if you got caught cheating on me, but decided to go ahead with it anyway? And not only that, but twice. What did you think I was gonna say?
Oh, yeah, sure thing, babe. It's all water under the bridge now. No worries. Everyone makes mistakes. Yep.
Something to that effect? If so, you're deluded.
But you forgave me once before.
I didn't forgive you. I just held off on confronting you about it because of your mom while sitting back and seeing if you did anything else. Not only that, but you skipped work for a whole 2 months so you could be with your lover? I'm guessing that means you were together pretty much every day? Do you seriously think that what you did to me is forgivable?
But everything was normal until this morning.
Sure, as far as you knew. But the reality? The reality is that I barely sleep these days. My appetite has practically disappeared, and I'm so stressed the doc has me on psych meds.
Oh my god.
I must look awful. Because one of my friends showed up the day before yesterday after we did a video call because he said he was worried about how gaunt I looked. When he saw me in person, a weak, emaciated mess with huge bags in him, he sat down with me and we talked about everything. When he heard about everything you'd put me through, he pretty much ordered me to divorce you. Thank God my friend noticed I was in a seriously bad way, because you, my wife, who I saw every morning at the breakfast table, sure as hell didn't. I have a fair amount of proof of the affair due to the fact I've had a private investigator on my payroll for over a year now, which I guess turned out to be the silver lining in this whole thing, because it meant when I finally made my mind up, I was able to finalize the divorce and move out in a heartbeat, which I did this morning with the help of my friend.
Where are you, honey?
I'm not telling you.
Can we meet up? We need to talk about this properly, baby. I can't leave things like this.
Well, I can, and I have nothing to say to you.
Oh my god.
I can't tell you how good it felt to finally be free of you. It was like this huge weight had been lifted from my shoulders. I feel like even my subconscious knew I was free, because I slept like a baby for the first time in a long time as soon as I got to my new place. Until your notifications started showing up, that is. Why would I want to go back to being miserable with you?
Gah!
You should know I told your dad everything. So you can go back home to live with your parents, or you can live with your lover, but one thing's for sure. Me and you are never getting back together.
Oh my god, Abdul!
Anyway, talking to you makes me sick. Bye. Apparently, a desperate Perry showed up at my mom and dad's house a few days later. My parents knew about everything that had gone down, so naturally they told her where to stick her offers of reconciliation and sent her on her way. By the way, I'm currently staying with my uncle in the neighboring town. For some reason, Perry's next move was to show up at my company's office demanding to see me. It was at this point I began to doubt her sanity because she knew full well I worked from home. Eventually, she had no choice but to give up and move back in with her parents, which is where she is now, under the watchful eye of her ex-military dad. He also forced her to break up with her lover as a condition of her moving in. It was around that time I hired a lawyer and sent her the compensation bill. Unfortunately for both Perry and her lover, their bank accounts were empty due to the fact they'd wasted all of their money by spending almost every day in a hotel together. They had no choice but to go into debt to pay me back, and now they spend their days working like dogs while questioning their life choices.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
You've got to be kidding me, Sherry. You're at Jason's again? It's like clockwork at this point. Every single weekend you go and stay with your older brother.
Obviously I am. Who else is going to keep that place from turning into a biohazard if not me? The man thinks disinfectant is a personality trait.
Be that as it may, he's still a grown man and a married one. He can manage his own damn life without his little sister playing house.
First of all, Emily's not even there. She went back to her parents' place so they could help her out once the baby is born. So, technically, I'm not intruding, I'm filling in.
Wait, what? Since when? You didn't say anything about that.
Oh, oops, guess I forgot. She left last month. I guess she said something about wanting to be with her mom. It would make it easier for her. Which, whatever, fine. But since Jason's been a wreck ever since...
Seriously? She's gone for a few weeks and suddenly he's helpless?
You have no idea. The man puts frozen peas in the toaster. He thought deep clean meant spraying Febreze on his curtains. I found a raw egg in his sock drawer last night, Nate. A whole egg, just sitting there.
That sounds like a him problem, not a have your married younger sister move in with you problem.
He's not just my brother, okay? He's my best friend. He helped me get through high school. He fixed my first flat tire, scared off that creepy guy at prom. And now his wife ditches him the second she sees 2 pink lines, and you want me to just ignore that?
Oh, come on. Emily didn't ditch him. She's preparing for childbirth. It's not a crime to want your mom around.
Yeah, well, maybe he's falling apart and nobody's stepping up but me. His energy's all over the place. He's not eating right. His spreadsheets look like someone fed them through a blender. You think that's good for his career?
What about your responsibilities? You haven't cooked a meal at home in weeks, and I'm the one folding your yoga pants now.
Exactly. You're amazing and independent and totally capable of surviving without me, which gives me the freedom to step in for someone who's clearly not.
So now I'm being punished for being functional?
Oh, relax. I made Jason chicken parm and I've got to bleach his bathroom tile before bed. I'll swing by home tomorrow unless he needs help with the Zoom background again. He said it to an anime beach last time and thought no one would notice.
All right, whatever, but for real, this is not normal, Sherry.
It's family, Nate. Maybe try being a little less selfish about it.
Jerry, please tell me you're not at Jason's again.
Why wouldn't I be? I'm packing his suitcase for that business trip tomorrow. His idea of preparation is throwing socks at a duffel bag.
How many times do I have to say this? He's a grown man with a baby on the way. He needs to learn how to do these things on his own.
Which is why I'm here, to teach him. It's called being supportive.
No, it's called enabling. He's married. He needs to get it together before Emily gets back, or he'll collapse the first time the baby cries.
You are so dramatic. But you know what? I just had the best idea ever.
That's never a good sign.
Let's have Jason move in with us.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
But think about it. No more me leaving every weekend. No more worrying about whether he's eating actual food. You get to have me home and I get to keep helping him. It's perfect.
Sherry, this is our house. Ours. You don't just move your brother in like it's a college dorm.
I already texted him to feel it out. He said, and I quote, "Oh, okay," which I think is promising.
You're insane. This is completely insane.
Relax. If you stopped being so territorial, you'd see how practical this is. It's just family.
You do realize you're married, right?
Duh, and I'm still allowed to love my brother. Some people would call that admirable.
Hold on, I need to find a pillow. I'm gonna scream my lungs out and I don't want to scare the neighbors.
Then do it before he gets here. I'm already picking out which towels to give him.
Hey, Nate! Sorry to message out of nowhere, but do you have a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about.
Yeah, sure, man. What's up? Everything okay?
Man, let me tell you what, things are anything but okay right now. That's why I'm reaching out. Do you think you could come by my folks' place tonight?
Your parents' place? That's kind of out of the blue. Could you be more specific about what's going on?
It's nothing bad, not directly involving you anyway. I need to talk to you face to face. It's about Sherry.
Yeah, I figured she's what this was about. She's been playing house at your place so often, I'm surprised she doesn't have her own drawer.
You don't have to tell me, dude. I've noticed. But this isn't just me venting about my little sister bugging me too much. Things are way out of hand. It's gotten to a point where I can't keep ignoring it.
All right, well, that sounds ominous.
Look, I know this is a tough situation for you, so if it makes you feel better, you can bring your brother or your folks. I don't want you walking into anything uncomfortable. I just need someone else to see the situation for what it is.
You're starting to really worry me. What exactly is going on?
I don't want to say too much over text since it's a long story that requires a lot of explanation. But you need to understand, it's worse than you think, like a lot worse.
So it's not just her obsessing over your laundry and scrubbing your floors like she's auditioning for sister-wife status?
No, it's past that. You'll understand what I mean when I show you.
Okay, all right. I'll head over in a bit. You sure your parents are cool with this?
Yeah, they know. And Nate, please, don't tell Sherry about me messaging you about the visit to my parents' place. Nothing, okay?
She's gonna ask why I'm out. What should I tell her?
Make something up, please. If she finds out, then this is just gonna go from bad to worse. Hell, man, I'm pretty sure we're already way past worse.
Well, if you put it that way, then I guess I have no choice but to take you seriously. I'm on my way now.
So, I assume this silence means you're cool with everything?
Cool with what exactly?
Jason moving in, obviously. He'll be here tomorrow evening. I already told him yes.
You what?
Nate, don't start. It's been days. You didn't object, so I moved forward. It's called progress.
No, it's called bulldozing. You decided something huge without even having a real conversation about it.
I did have a conversation. You were just too busy sulking to engage.
Sherry, we don't have the room. That space you're picturing him taking, that's my home office now. I work in there every day. You want me to set up my laptop on the kitchen counter?
Then he won't take the office. Jason and I will just share my room. Problem solved.
What? Are you hearing yourself? You're seriously suggesting bunking with your brother as a married woman?
Oh my god, stop being weird. It's not like we're strangers. We shared a room growing up. It's fine.
No, Sherry, none of this is fine. You're acting like this house is your childhood dollhouse. You can't just rearrange people and things however you like.
I hate to remind you, but it is my childhood home. I grew up here. So did Jason. So yeah, I can totally do whatever I want with it.
Not anymore. That stopped being true the day your parents handed it over. You remember that day, don't you?
They didn't hand it over. You just assumed responsibility for a few bills or something. That's different.
No, Sherry, that's not what happened. They transferred the deed, the title, the mortgage, the tax responsibilities, everything. My name is on every single legal document attached to this house.
You're lying. My parents would never do that without telling me.
They did tell you. You were sitting right there at the kitchen table when we talked about it. Your dad said, and I quote, "Since Sherry isn't working, it'll make everything simpler if you take over everything." And after he said that, you nodded and said, "Sure, fine, whatever, I don't care."
No, I would have remembered that. That wasn't about ownership. It was just a formality.
That's the thing about formalities, Sherry. They're formal. You signed the paperwork, our lawyer was present, it's all official.
You don't know what you're talking about. Just because your name is on some paper doesn't mean it's not still mine.
Legally, it means exactly that. This is my house now. You don't get to invite your brother to move in without even asking the owner.
Jason already ended his lease. It was up for renewal anyway. His landlord was raising rent, and honestly, this is a much better setup for him.
No way, Sherry. You convinced him to cancel his lease without even checking if I was okay with it?
I didn't convince him. I just gave him an option, which he accepted, and now he has nowhere else to go.
That sounds like a you problem.
Don't be so cold. He's my brother, my only sibling. He's family. What kind of person turns away family?
One who's been blindsided, manipulated, and steamrolled.
Oh, please, stop acting like I plotted some coup. He's showing up tomorrow with a suitcase and his laptop. It's not that deep.
It is that deep. You're trying to erase our boundaries and play house with your brother. And the worst part is you genuinely think it's normal.
Maybe it is normal, and you're the one being territorial and selfish.
Selfish? For expecting my wife not to unilaterally move her brother into my house and share a bedroom with him?
You keep calling it your house like I'm some squatter. Newsflash, Nate, it's still the place I was raised in. My childhood photos are still in the hallway, so yeah, Jason has every right to come back. And whether you like it or not, he's coming.
That's not your call to make.
It is when he has nowhere else to go. So unless you want him sleeping in his car, I suggest you get over yourself and make space. Because this is happening. Period. Nate? What the hell is going on? Why is our house listed for sale online?
Oh, that's an easy one. It's because I sold it.
Excuse me?
I sold the house and moved out.
You what? You can't just sell the house. Jason's supposed to move in today.
Yeah, I'm aware. That's why I left yesterday.
Are you insane? Where am I supposed to go? Where is Jason supposed to go?
Jason's not coming.
Shut up. Yes, he is. He's bringing his stuff this afternoon. I cleared out a bunch of closet space for him.
He's not coming, Sherry. He's on a train with Emily heading out of state.
What are you talking about? He and Emily were supposed to be getting divorced. I know they were. Jason was filling out a bunch of paperwork.
Yeah, that was just a cover story which you apparently bought, hook, line, and sinker. What actually happened was that Jason is legally changing his last name. He's taken his wife Emily's name.
That doesn't make any sense.
It would if you weren't so deep in your fantasy. They're still married, stronger than ever, and they're done with you.
No, that's not possible. Jason wouldn't just disappear on me.
He totally would, and he did. And in all honesty, after seeing the texts you sent Emily, I don't blame him in the least.
Wait, what texts?
Don't play dumb. The ones where you called her a parasite, a home wrecker. Ring any bells? You told her she stole your brother from you, that she didn't deserve to be part of the family.
I was just being emotional. She took him from me.
No, she married him. That's not theft. That's adulthood. And even if you're his sister, threatening his wife makes you his enemy.
You are so full of it. Jason would never choose her over me.
Ideally, he wouldn't have to make such a choice, but you forced him to. And now he's gone. He told me to tell you one thing for him before he left. He hopes you get help. That's it.
He told you that?
Yeah, that and that you would never find out where they were going. They're done giving you access to their lives.
This can't be happening.
It is. And for the record, your parents knew about the house sale. I sat down with them and explained everything. They were surprisingly understanding.
You told my parents before you told me?
I didn't need your permission. It's legally my property, remember? And I figured they had a right to know where their daughter would be once this all exploded.
So where are you now? Where did you go?
I'm not telling you.
Nate, you can't do this. I'm your wife.
Not for long, you're not.
What are you saying?
I'm mailing the divorce papers tomorrow. I wanted this to be a conversation, but you made it a war zone.
This isn't fair. You're just abandoning me after everything we've been through together.
No, Sherry. You abandoned us the second you decided Jason came first. You stopped being my partner and started using him as your emotional crutch.
But I don't know where to go. What am I supposed to do now?
I imagine your parents are pulling up around now. They offered to take you in temporarily anyway.
You set that up?
Let's just say they're not thrilled with how things turned out, but they're not heartless, unlike you.
You can't just vanish. You can't erase me.
Watch me.
At least tell me where you're living. I deserve to know.
No, you don't. You gave up that right. This ends now, Sherry.
Nate, don't do this.
Goodbye. "10 minutes after our last message, her parents pulled up and took her away. She didn't even have a bag packed. She just stood there in the driveway, stunned, like the world had cracked in half and no one told her it was coming. I filed for divorce the next morning. No alimony, no drawn-out court fight. It wasn't adultery, it was obsession, and I had the receipts to prove it. Jason never spoke to her again. That was the part that hit her hardest. Her beloved brother, the center of her warped little universe, gone without so much as a goodbye. Her parents didn't coddle her. They sent her to some live-in work program 2 states over, something strict, physical, and humbling. A few days later, I got a wall of text, a weird, rambling poem about forgiveness and fate and how stars realign after the fall. I didn't reply. I changed my number instead.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.